Hello everybody, it's Brayden here from the Storm Chasers, just coming to you with a new weather video for today. Today is the 1st of July, it is Tuesday, and we're just going to be going over a couple things, and then we're going to actually be going over your 4th of July forecast as well. All that and more after this ad from RF Custom Construction. So
Everybody is looking for the perfect roof. You're only one call away. We're RF Custom Construction, and we've been transforming roofs in Sioux Falls since 2011. Our custom designs and quality craftsmanship redefine what a roof can be. And it's all about you, your style, your satisfaction. Ready to get started? Call us today at 605-366-9790. RF Custom Construction, custom designs redefined.
So thank you to RF Custom Construction for supporting today's video, and we're going to hop right into our temperatures for the next couple of days. So this is our overnight into tomorrow. Our minimum temperatures for tonight are overnight lows. 65 here in Sioux Falls, 63 up in Aberdeen, 64 down there in Pierre, and 65 out towards the Rapid City area. Pretty mild temperatures considering what we will be having tomorrow in terms of maximum temperatures. So going into that, 90 here in Sioux Falls, 91 in the Aberdeen area, 95 over there in Pierre, and 94 in the Rapid City area. So make sure to get out and enjoy the warm weather, but enjoy it in moderation if you're going to get out and enjoy that. So getting into our Thursday overnight here into our Thursday morning here, 68 in the Sioux City area, 69 over towards Yankton, 67 in the Sioux Falls area, 64 out towards Aberdeen, 68 in the Pierre area, and 67 towards Rapid City. So taking a look at our Thursday during the day, 100 in Pierre, 101 over towards the Rapid City area, 99 in Rapid City, but I would not be surprised if we saw 100 degrees over there as well. 93 over here towards the Sioux Falls area, also down there in Sioux City, and 97 out towards Aberdeen. So getting into your July 4th here, we'll get into the overnight lows here into the 4th of July. 70 in Sioux Falls, 71 in Sioux City, 66 in Aberdeen, 67 in Pierre, and 62 in the Rapid City area. Apologies for that. So getting into your 4th of July here, it's going to be pretty warm, not as warm as Thursday though, so that is pretty nice. It'll be a very nice day for you guys to get out and enjoy the 4th of July, light some fireworks off, enjoy the time with your family here. 91 in the Sioux Falls area, 96 in Aberdeen, 96 also down there in Pierre, and 88 in Rapid City. So it's going to be a very nice day on the 4th of July, but we also do have some stray thunderstorm chances that I will be going over for the 4th of July, so we'll go over that here in a little bit. But precipitation over the next couple of days here, this ends Thursday at 7, so the 3rd here. We are going to be looking over a system that could be coming through that did not pop up on models yesterday. So yeah, bringing some precip to northern and northeastern South Dakota here, even maybe a trace here in the Sioux Falls area. But over the next 24 hours, wind gusts will be elevated in northwestern South Dakota, 29 over there in Buffalo, 22 in the Rapid City area, 20 in Pierre there, 17 in Aberdeen, and 19 miles per hour in Sioux Falls area. So pretty gusty winds up there in northwestern South Dakota, but nothing too terribly crazy. We're South Dakotans. Most of us are, and we know how to deal with the wind, especially at this time of year at least. So it'll be nice for tomorrow, especially for the heat and everything. But looking at our day one outlook, so this is for the rest of the night into tomorrow morning here. So this runs from about a couple hours ago until 6 a.m. on Thursday here. So we pushed back this slight risk. So this is the new update for this was at about 3 o'clock here. So we pushed back that slight risk and expanded it down into Nebraska. Earlier it was a little skinny tube for Pennington and Meade and all of them counties down there in South Dakota, but now it's expanded more into Nebraska and eastward as well. So let's take a look at the 4 panel here. It's going to be more of a hail outlook here, less than 2% in all areas for the tornado outlook, and then wind is at a 5%. So majority of this is going to be a hail making event for the rest of the night, and that's kind of what we're concerned about. So, and these storms have been moving very slow. Last time I checked, some of the storms were even stationary. So we're going to move on to our day 2. So this is tomorrow. We do have a marginal risk, and this is kind of this is going to be a kind of a make or breaker event. So we do have elevated potential, and we have elevated convective materials in the atmosphere tomorrow. So if the atmosphere cooperates with itself and storms do fire, they could be very, very bad. But the Storm Prediction Center has outlined the Sioux Falls area and Watertown and just outside of Aberdeen there in a marginal risk because they do not see the cap breaking. So, and I don't really see that either, but it is a possibility, so we can never rule it out. But if they do get fired and do get going, especially in the early to mid-afternoon hours, they could be very severe, damaging winds, hail, tornadoes, all likely with these. So we do have that risk for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the 4 panel here real quick. 5% for hail, 5% for wind, less than 2% for tornadoes. But we can never rule any of this stuff out, especially tomorrow we'll get a new update from the Storm Protection Center, seeing what they see, especially for tomorrow with the new model outlooks and everything, and with the tomorrow morning's conditions as well, because that does affect stuff in the afternoon. So day 3 here we're going to take a quick look at, just because this is going to get into portions of the 4th of July morning here. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather, and that is just for 5% risk for all hazards except for tornadoes. Probability does not include tornadoes. So hail and wind is a 5% at this point. But just if those thunderstorms do fire, especially towards the northwestern parts of South Dakota, those could become severe. So getting into our model runs here, I only have a couple hours of the HRRR model. This only goes out to 18 hours, and I have 7 hours of it so far. Every hour they do produce a new run, but we'll back it up in hours just so we have all of the model run here. So it does show those storms that are out there in south central and southwestern South Dakota at this point. And we're going to move this along here. Those congeal into a line, kind of fizzle out into the morning hours. This is 6 a.m. here on Wednesday. Moving into our Wednesday, we stay clear, maybe a couple showers over there towards the Rapid City area, maybe even some thunderstorms. Getting into our midnight hour here in between Wednesday and Thursday, maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm just to the north of Rapid City as well. And then this system kind of moves along and could bring us some rain here. That's the rain I was talking about here across northern and northeastern parts of South Dakota into our Thursday morning and afternoon hours. So this is noon on Thursday. We see those kind of little showers there, and those could progress across the area as we get into our afternoon on Thursday here, getting into our Friday afternoon or Thursday afternoon as well. So pushing this to our North American model, this is kind of a little bit better view of the next 60 hours. So those are those storms, like I was saying earlier, firing off, kind of moving along here. A few stray showers there in North South Dakota. As we get into our Thursday hours, there are those showers. They're kind of progressing. They don't really agree too much on those showers moving into northern and northeastern parts of South Dakota, but I do foresee those showers being a not really an issue, but a factor into our Thursday. And then getting into our Friday, as you can see, there's a line going across North Dakota again and in parts of Canada. That is something we'll have to watch out for into our Thursday and Friday morning hours up to the north, our friends to the north up there in North Dakota. So they have gotten hit pretty hard over the past couple of weeks, so we'll have to keep an eye out for them, see what ends up happening with that. And of course, as we get a little bit closer, this is still 3-ish days out at this point, 2 to 3. So we'll have to keep an eye out on these guys for this one. So we will get into our 4th of July forecast real quick for you guys here. Now, pushing this out here, this is Friday here at noon. We see showers in parts of Nebraska. We also see a large storm here out in central South Dakota as well. We'll push this along here. This is the Euro model, and it's showing that this congeals into a line and pushes to the south and east into parts of Iowa. Now, we do have those chances of showers and thunderstorms at this point. I will back it up to the Storm Prediction Center outlook here. We do not have a day 4, which would be the Friday. We do not have a day 4 15% at this point. So they're not really saying anything too crazy for severe, but I would not rule out a slight risk on Friday for our area, especially for these thunderstorms that could be pushing through the area. This is Friday here at 6 o'clock. So just to the south of the Sioux Falls area, maybe even hitting the Sioux Falls area, would be those thunderstorms there on Friday into Saturday or Friday afternoon into Friday night. So that is something we're gonna have to watch out for, especially on 4th of July with all the events going on and everybody out and about and just enjoying time with their families. At least it is on a Friday, so you get the Friday off, and you can always party there on Saturday as well if things do not go to plan on Friday. So I know that kind of sounds like a bummer, especially 4th of July and everything like that, but we're going to have to keep this and put a grain of salt on it as well, because models don't always agree with themselves, and sometimes they're wrong and sometimes they're very wrong. But at this point, I'm just pushing out the most accurate information that I can to you guys. So that is all I got for you guys for today. Riley will be back tomorrow. He had something kind of go wrong with his day, and I'm sorry he got me, but I'm here to cover. So the next 2 days you'll get Riley,